this is probably the most eccentric keyboard I ever seen. Meet the Mercury K1 Pro Silver Gray mechanical keyboard from Gravstar. And yeah, I really do like the design in this keyboard. But let me start by saying that this is not a sponsored video. I actually bought this keyboard with my own money and I haven't been using it for my mainly driver for the past 6 months. I originally planned to review a little bit earlier, but actually things happened during this year that I got a kind of delay for this review. But actually it's a good thing because now I spent enough time to actually share my experiences, and if this is definitely a keyboard that if you're looking for an eccentric and also for your daily drive for gaming or also productive. Also, this is actually my first mechanical keyboard that I ever owned. So before this, I was using the Razer Huntsman 60% keyboard, which is a small compact keyboard, which is still a great option for what I did. But I was hunting more to a little bit bigger, but not quite a full size. And that's how I stumbled across on the internet with this wild looking keyboard online right here. Now, if you are not familiar with Gravstar, they are known for their unique and kind of alien-inspired design across a bunch of the other products they also offer online, and this keyboard is no exception. Now, the price of the Mercury K1 Pro keyboard varies depending on the model, and prices range from $89.95 to $199.95. But this one that I got is $149.95 and only available on the US. The box that the Mercury K1 Pro comes in is really nice, and what you'll find inside are a couple of things. Besides the amazing looking keyboard wrapped and protected in a nice way, you'll get a cleaning brush, which is pretty nice, the keycap and switch puller for changing your keycap or switch on your keyboard, a cleaning cloth as well for cleaning, and a USB-C to USB-A cable we follow with the manual of instructions and 4 simple switches if you wanted to order different ones. Now let's talk about the design because you cannot ignore it. This keyboard is wild. Curved aluminum alloy frame all over the place around on the keyboard, lighting all around the edges, and these claws on the top corners that look like an alien legs. But they are not just for show. They actually claws actually does adjust to stand, which is really cool if you need to stand the way you wanted to use the keyboard on your desk. Also, there is a nice dedicated volume knob on the top right corner. The keycaps is concrete gray color that blends nicely with the frame, but the board does sit a little bit high, so I recommend a wrist rest for a long section if you need it. Now, the RGB lighting is insanely bright on this keyboard, which spills out from the edges and those alien claws as well. There are 13 lights effects which you can change on the app, where I'll share later on this video, or right here on the keyboard, which is cycling light effects on the keycaps, cycling effects also on the edges of the keyboard, and also brightening controls on the edges of the keyboard with this command, and color switch on the edge of the keyboard. So basically you can use all these commands to do everything to switch the effects, color, and brightness on directly on your keyboard, which is really handy and easy to access. Now, the Mercury K1 Pro support 3 connection types, which is Bluetooth up to 3 devices, 2.4 GHz wireless, and wire. One thing to note is wire symbol looks like a power icon right here, but it's just a little thing that I just noticed. Now, I have not taken the keyboard apart to check what is inside, first because I never did, or I'm not actually an expert on the matter, but I can share what this keyboard sounds while typing, which is a really nice talk type experience that I never experienced and I really like it. So just listen up. Now, talking about the battery life on the Mercury K1 Pro, it comes with a decent 8000 mAh rechargeable battery that can give you up to 470 hours of usage depending on the lighting setting that you use on a keyboard. In my case, I usually use this light setting, which it does turn off if you don't use it for a period of time, and I can get by a couple of days without actually charging them, and I'm probably using about 4 to 5 hours a day. So for me, it was great for my usage. Now let's talk about the software, which here I think Gravstar needs to improve it. First, downloads are hosted on Google Drive, not their own site. And Windows Defender even flag is a potential unsaved, which is really not great. Second, each product has its own separate app. not unifying suite like a Logitech or Razer, which could be annoying when you have a different products to this company. And third, the interface is kinda clunky. Changes don't preview live, you actually have to keep hitting save just to see the updates. The firmware upgrades are also confusing and involve weird cable plug-in, unplug steps, which could be very annoying to keep updated the device. And also, no Mac desktop software. As this moment that I'm recording this video, you have to use their web version if you are on a Mac OS. So here is my final thoughts on the Mercury K1 Pro. It's definitely one of the craziest keyboard design I ever seen, and I really like this kind of design. The RGB lighting effects are awesome, and switching between modes directly on the keyboard is super simple. The typing experience and feel is smooth and satisfying overall, though I think the Mercury K1 Pro app could definitely use some serious improvement. So I definitely recommend this keyboard to anyone who is into bold, eccentric design and wants something to stand out while still delivering a great experience. So let me know in the comments what you think about this keyboard, and if you want to see more streaming related reviews and tutorials on this channel, just check those videos right up here, and I'll see you on the next video.